not everyone has a bad experience in foster care. Like, I want new social workers to see my story. I want people, like, in social work school to see it. That, they're like, oh my god, all this shit happens. All these kids are gonna blame me for all this, blah, blah, blah. But I had a good time in foster care. And, not a good time, but I had a better time than other people, and I'm not bitter about it. Who would have thought that this beautiful little girl would grow up to be a handsome young man? As a young girl, I was often called a tomboy and told that I'd grow out of it. When I was made to wear dresses, I'd throw a fit. They told me I learned to like them. Years later, I still hated them and I still hadn't grown out of it. My therapist, foster parents, and social worker all rewarded me for acting feminine. But that's all it ever was, acting. I felt like no one let me be how I wanted to be. To make it worse, I was going around telling people I was a lesbian. Or at least that's what my foster parents told my social worker. The truth was that everyone around me was calling me a lesbian. They said it was a dyke, a bulldagger, lesbo. At that point in my life, I didn't know what those words meant. One day I was fed up with being called things I didn't even understand. A girl in my class called me a lesbo, and I lost it. I snapped. I don't even remember what happened, or what I did. But it didn't matter. I still wound up in the backseat of a cop car in handcuffs. I landed in juvenile hall. No one cared or bothered to ask why I lashed out. I was considered a danger to society, facing time in California Youth Authority prison for kids. While in juvie, I was assigned a new social worker. She took the time to listen to me and didn't judge me based on my looks or what was written in my file. After talking to me, she understood what really happened and realized I didn't belong in CYA. That I wasn't a danger to society, and I didn't belong in a place that failed to see my potential. So she searched for a placement in a more open-minded area. Good old, mostly sunny Santa Cruz. In Santa Cruz, people didn't judge me based on looks, sexual orientation, or my gender identity. I made my own family and community with people both inside my placement and out, like a normal teenager. I had adults in my life who would go to almost any lengths to demonstrate that I was normal. That questioning things, even gender, is normal, and that being normal, whatever that is, means being my own person. Through my outside community, I found myself when I was not the little schoolgirl I started out as. In fact, I wasn't even a she. I was a he. Being open and honest about my identity and myself while fighting for my rights and participating in local activism is what got me through foster care and led to recognition from the county, California State Assembly, and Congress, as well as monetary awards. And I have my social worker to thank for all my success. Without her, I could still be sitting in CYA to this day. And all she did was listen to what I had to say.